I never thought D'Elia could get canceled.
Can we talk about that for a second?
Did you see the?
I watched the video.
What did you think of that?
Honestly,
Or what do you think of the Chris D'Elia situation in general?
I mean, yeah, he was a sex addict. That's easy to figure out. You know what I mean? That's not hard to deduce. As far as like the 60, I've read through the emails. I went through the Reddit stream and I've seen both sides, and I've seen where certain edits were made to the ones that were put out to the press, where they didn't show his response, where he was like, "Bye," you know what I mean? Yep. And you could see the bias that the media was trying to fuel in order just to sell fucking. It's all to sell.
Yes.
Everything is to sell, and that's what people forget when they read this shit and they get so fucking mad. Is that they're selling you something right now that you're reading. You're viewing their website. They are getting paid for that.
Yep.
Of course they're gonna edit shit. Of course they're gonna doctor shit. They can. It's the way it works. You know what I mean? So as far as like, I met D'Elia at Celebrity Theater.
I was going to ask you about that because you obviously opened for that Callan show, and I know D'Elia crushed that, right? Yeah, that's a funny video.
And my girlfriend, she's a cancer survivor. She had thyroid cancer like 1.5 2 years ago. It's one of the reasons we ended up sticking around and staying here for a little bit longer. But D'Elia like helped her, like listening to the Congratulations podcast when she's going through therapy and shit. Like, it helped her. Like, she loved listening to his podcast and then getting to meet him and then watch her, have to go through, the media tear his ass apart and all that shit. That was hard.
Yeah.
Because I knew, what a special relationship she had with him, just as far as his voice carrying her through a hard time.
Yeah.
And I was just like, man, it sucks that, people would go after her, not her hero, but like somebody that really helped her.
Yeah.
And
you guys did get to meet him?
Yeah, I did meet him. He was a cool dude, man. He was super nice, super down to earth.
I think him being quiet really. I know you said, maybe it was you or my brother said that.
I think he should have just came out that same video right away.
I don't.
Really?
I don't think he was ready.
Well,
I think
actually, you're right.
Through...
I did change my mind to that because I said, even in his own video, he took that year to kind of reflect and recalibrate.
He's in recovery.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
He's in SA, and recovery's a hard. I still need to go through recovery. I'm not gonna lie. There's so much shit I got to recover from, but he it was sincere, and you could feel
it was heartfelt and sincere.
You could feel the sincerity behind it, and I believe him when he says he didn't have sex with anyone underage. I
believe him too. Yeah,
because why would he need to? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I know it sounds that sounds fucked up and it sounds misogynistic, but you have to understand the lifestyle that he's living. He said it in the video. He's getting 40 to 50 messages after a show.
Every city he goes to.
Every fucking show.
Yeah.
And when you're a sex addict?
That's like somebody showing up with heroin every time you wake up in the morning.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Here's your 3 grams for the day, sir.
Yeah.
That's what it is. And the bigger he got, the more it fueled his addiction. And that happens in the industry all the time. We don't think twice when it's fucking coke.
No.
You know what I mean? But the second that it's sex, it's fucking, it's taboo and it's bad and it's these horrible things.
It just sucks when the media does that because, when I see those stories, I'm like, there's always 2 sides to every story, right?
Yeah.
But no one's ever going to, but the media's not going to sympathize for his sex addiction. You know what I mean? But why not?
John Mulaney checked himself into rehab about 4 or 5 months ago, if not shorter than that.
Was it for coke, right?
For coke.
Yeah.
It was a sub-scroll on fucking TMZ.
Yeah. I didn't even know about it until you just said it.
It was barely a story.
Every good comic should go to rehab for coke, though.
It was barely a story. Everybody ran the D'Elia shit for days.
Yeah.
They ran the D'Elia shit for
months.
Those are smear campaigns.
That's why
Twitter mobs.
And it's because they attached the word pedophile.
Yeah.
And what a dangerous word to attach. You know what I mean? We use that word way too
it takes away
cavalier.
It takes away the meaning.
Exactly. But a real pedophile, I had one in my family. You know what I mean? Like, that's a different kind of fucking thing. And yeah, man, it's just
to use that word so loosely.
That was hard.
What the fuck?
That was hard to see that. We throw these words around: pedophile, rapist, all these things, and they're harsh, fucking life-changing words. They're hard words. And unless it's like 100% substantiated and proof, maybe we should think twice before we start throwing stones.
Bang.